Call of Duty Vietnam, Black Ops, Black Operations, Black Ops 5, whatever name you wanna give this year's upcoming Call of Duty, the fact of the matter is, it's still just a big question mark, even the release itself. It is, at least from an official standpoint. We have had a couple of leaks here and there, I'm sure you've heard all about it by now. If you haven't, I'm gonna have an info card up on the screen now, so you can watch my video covering some of these leaks and rumors we got a couple of weeks back. But again, officially, we don't know anything about this game. There hasn't even been the smallest little tease, nothing. Which is really quite strange because usually Call of Duty games are announced at some point in May, leaving April for teasers and marketing campaigns and stuff like that. Now, since it is almost May already, I think it's about damn time we start talking about the next addition to the franchise. And I'm gonna get this Call of Duty hype train going. I couldn't help myself. By talking about the top, I don't know, top 5 to 10-ish things and features I personally want to see within multiplayer in this next COD title. I'm not gonna focus too much on leaks with my wish list, but let's just keep in mind that rumors are pointing in a Vietnam style direction. Make sure you watch until the end of this video so you can post in the comments what your personal wish list for COD 2020 looks like. The best thing we can do is create this community wish list that we can spam the developers with, and maybe some stuff will actually make it in the game. If you enjoy this list, please don't forget to hit that like button below. It helps the channel grow and it would make me one happy boy. Starting with point number 1 on my wish list, and these are not going to be ranked in any particular order, by the way. Number 1 is just literally the first thing coming to my mind, and that is, please, no skill-based matchmaking. Actually, let me repeat that. Please, by the Call of Duty gods, no skill-based matchmaking. I've talked about this many times now, so I want to keep this short and sweet. In my opinion, skill-based matchmaking has no place in regular COD MP. It's completely ruining the fun factor of a game I've pretty much been playing for like 10 years now. Modern Warfare is a prime example of that. At its core, there is so much potential there. Unfortunately, the fun is ruined by certain decisions, like adding strict skill-based matchmaking. What would be much better, leading me into point number 2, I want League Play to come back. League Play as a ranked game mode, as it was in Black Ops 2, was perfection. You were placed in one of 6 divisions depending on your skill level, and you could then just work your way up, giving players who wanted to play competitively a platform by showing you exactly where you stood. That way, pubs could just be pubs. No skill-based matchmaking, just playing casually and having fun. And that's the kind of feeling I want to have back. Number 3, the Pick 10 system. By now you should be able to tell that I might have a few Black Ops 2 related things on here. Pick 10 was perfect because of 2 reasons. It was easy and it was effective, which is what the next game needs in my mind. It shouldn't overcomplicate things. You get 10 picks for your class that you can spend however you want on guns, perks and wildcards. There is no other system that allows you as much freedom and creativity while keeping things simple. That's why it's simply perfect. The 4th point on my wish list, fun score streaks. There's 2 important parts to this one, fun and score streaks. Why we ever got rid of score streaks as a standard, I will never understand. We've had them for years now and they should be here to stay. Now add some fun and we have ourselves a perfect combo. I don't know about you, but I feel like in the last few years, score streaks or kill streaks, doesn't matter which one, they just weren't that fun like what we had back in the day. And with the possible Vietnam setting Call of Duty, I can definitely think of a few fun ones that would fit perfectly. Just think of everything we had back in Black Ops 1. The Blackbird, the Chopper Gunner, and most importantly the freaking attack dogs, man. I just want my dogs back, they were insane. A cool feature we haven't had in a while, I think since MW3, is being able to set kill streaks per class. Let's make that our number 5 actually. So you could technically make a class for long and high streaks, or a rushing class with fun low streaks and all kinds of stuff. Not being forced down to just one streak setup was a great thing. Wish number 6 I'll keep pretty short. 3-lane maps without 200 different head glitches and camping spots and quote safe spaces and this kind of nonsense. Please give us medium-sized 3-lane Call of Duty maps. That's what we need. What number are we even at? Number 7, I think, right? Yeah, let's go with number 7. This one we ask for every year it seems, and it still hasn't really worked out in our favor. But some permanent party game modes would be awesome. I get it that too many game modes would just split up the player base. That wouldn't be a smart decision to make. But having like 3 party modes permanently shouldn't be too much to ask for, right? Some mix of gun game, infected, drop zone, sticks and stones, sharpshooter or one in the chamber would be a very welcome addition for a lot of players to just relax and have fun. My next point, number 8, I will put under the tagline pace of the game. Or just simply put, make sure it doesn't play too slow and campy. To give you an example, let's look at 2 decisions that have been made for Modern Warfare. By the way, I don't want to bash the game, it's just examples, okay? They have decided to change up the minimap and make footsteps really freaking loud. This is not gonna affect the pace of the game in a positive way, and it's really just gonna slow things down. So the point I'm trying to get across is be careful when changing core elements. Or again, simply put, don't touch the freaking minimap. Thank you. Now on to my final wish, number 9. Please make sure there is enough content on launch, and I cannot stress this enough. With DLC now being free, we are already in a good place as far as that goes. But not having enough content on launch can be deadly to Call of Duty. Maps are key here. One mistake Modern Warfare has made, in my opinion, is that they added so many different player count modes and specific maps. So they had to make maps for 6v6, for 10v10, for gunfight, so that's 2v2 or 3v3, and finally ground war maps. That's like 3 to 4 different kind of maps. What I would suggest instead is to focus on standard 6v6 maps and maybe ground war if that's what they want to do. This way we would just get a bunch of 6v6 maps plus a few ground war maps, instead of a few for 6v6, a few for 10v10, a few gunfight maps and a few ground war, where the danger of getting bored is really high when there's only a few maps each. Just as important as having enough maps is having stuff to grind for. A good amount of weapons and camos is one thing, but also let's not forget challenges and so on. Even simple things like having daily challenges can do so much for a player's motivation to hop on and play and grind this game. Also, finally, to get a nice 10th wish, I really do hope we get our classic prestige mode back. Guys, that has been number 10 and that's been my pre-reveal wish list for COD 2020. Since the game's reveal is most likely not too far away, I might do a post-reveal wish list as well, depending on how much is revealed. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you liked my list. Hit the thumbs up button if you did. Please comment below what you want to see in this year's Call of Duty, let's have a talk down there. If you want to see more Call of Duty content like this one, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell while you're at it. You should also follow me on all of my socials, that's Level Up Mario on both Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description as always. Thank you all for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you soon.